YouTube, just checking in one last time at Orange Grove Elementary. I will be moving to third grade. I contacted the new principal and I was asked her, because these first graders, oh my goodness, I wanted to go to a high level, so I just emailed her on the off chance that they may not have filled some of the higher level positions yet, since the reconfiguration of all the schools in the district, moving everybody around, changing everything up. So I emailed her, I told her I'd work hard, and wherever I am placed, if I have to stay in first grade, I will work hard, I will be distinguished. But if there was the possibility that there was a position available in second or third grade, I would gladly accept it. And she emailed me back and said that they did indeed have a third grade reading and social studies position available, and I accepted that one. So I did have to unpack a few boxes. I'll leave some boxes behind in my first grade teacher college library back there, so I had less boxes to ship, but it kind of made me have to redo some things, to redo my labels and all that. But as you can see, I have cleaned my room and I have packed everything. I have labeled my desks and stacked them up. Everything is taken down. The only thing I still have up is I was watching TV. I was watching my Xfinity, my Comcast. So, but everything is done, off the walls, even the staples removed, computers taken down, and I am ready to go. I've got my final signature on my checklist that you have to have from all the people coming by to check your books, your room. Well, they checked everything, your closets, make sure even the staples are removed, make sure the desks are labeled, things are in the closet, etc., etc. So I am good to go. Is it cloudy? Sorry about that. It looks like the lens is a little dirty. Anyway, so today is a good day. I am done. It's 2:30. We're supposed to stay till 3:30, but everybody who had perfect attendance the last 6 days of school can leave at 3 o'clock, and I've been ready to go for the last hour. So I'm good to go. We even had time for cake and pizza and everything else in addition to lunch. So I've just been walking around, doing a little here and there, doing little odds and ends and chit-chatting, and I'm ready to go. So I will talk with you guys later. Maybe I don't know if I'm going to be doing much this summer. I have one daughter who's in Galveston right now on a quote-unquote senior trip. She went with a friend to Schlitterbahn and stayed a couple of nights on a quote-unquote senior trip. She's homeschooled, if you didn't know. And my oldest daughter, actually, I haven't had a lot of sleep. I think I maybe had an hour and a half of sleep last night. I was in the emergency room. She was sick all day yesterday in the emergency room with her last night. Left the emergency room around 4:30, went home, took a power nap, and got back up. I woke up around 4:30 when my husband's leaving. No, we got home about 4. Woke up about 5 when my husband was leaving. He was making a lot of noise. And I didn't have to be here today until 8 o'clock, so I slept as long as I could and got about an hour and a half total. So I'm pretty exhausted. My body hurts. I'm a little old. I'm getting too old for all this movement and running around and cleaning up, but it has to be done, and I have to do it. It's my room. Anyway, so a lot's been going on, a lot of stress, a lot of pressure. And my oldest daughter, speaking of that, she was at her job, and they weren't showing. She was throwing up and everything, and they were, we'll go clean it up and get back to work. No compassion, no sympathy at all. Like, if you don't quit, I'm going to call and quit for you. They'd already been giving her a hard time, the director there where she works. And it was just ridiculously, I'm not going to say that. It was just a bad environment. It was a hostile work environment, and she was miserable going every day. Like, she's 20 years old. She's going back to school in August anyway. So she quit that job. It's not worth the misery and the pain, especially if they have no sympathy. You're throwing up, you're in pain. Turns out she had another doctor's appointment today. They're doing ultrasounds and all these other exams. She has gallstones. So she's been in a lot of pain, hasn't been able to keep anything down. She's throwing up. She had diarrhea. She was in so much pain. Every time she eats something, it's so much pain. It's been that way for a while. And she was always putting off going to the doctor all the time. Like, you have to go. don't be afraid of what you might hear, because if you wait too late, it might be worse. The information you hear might be worse. So she finally went, and well, her body forced her to go to ER last night, and then a doctor's appointment today. So they want to schedule her for surgery as soon as possible. So keep her in your prayers. But yeah, I don't know if I'm going to do any video vlogging during the summer. Maybe I have a lot of training to do since I'm switching to 3rd grade. So we'll see. But I'll talk to you later.